Hey there, and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Georgia. When we left off, we had just finished a couple more wars. One of those wars was our last easy expansion war, where we vassalized Circassia. The other war was a war of humiliation against the Great Horde, simply to seize a bit of power projection, which is a bit higher now, but will quickly go down, unfortunately. It tends to decay pretty quick at the beginning when you're not strong enough for constant wars and humiliations and seizing land. During that war, we took a pretty big hit, trying to keep the Great Horde from successfully sieging down Circassia, which would have really complicated the war. Unfortunately, our vassal didn't attach on time, and we got outflanked, and it was pretty rough. Well, we did win the battle, but we now have a low manpower, a shattered army, high war exhaustion, a little bit more money, though, since the Great Horde was kind enough to repay us for some of our losses. All of that being said, the next war will not be as easy as these last wars, and I'm thinking it could be a bit of time till we engage in it, primarily because that war exhaustion is going to hit our sieging ability pretty bad. So we will probably be spending a fairly peaceful episode, though you never know what happens. Opportunities come up very quickly. I'm going to get a claim fabricated on Lithuania now that our spy network is big enough there. Might as well leave the spy there since he's went over 20 and has another 10 progress towards the next claim, which will be on the province neighboring the one we just claimed. Then, at the same time, I will take my other diplomat and think maybe about building up a spy network against Crimea. The reason I am doing that is either so that we can siege them down quicker, or so that we can get another claim. One of the two, depending on how their war with the Great Horde goes. Expecting it will go pretty well, though, but we'll see. Our maintenance is currently sitting at low. I'm going to raise it up because I want these troops to just reinforce totally the way they should. I'm also going to get a couple more units up, but first I'm going to see how many temples I can build, because we can unlock our first admin tech finally. Only a 5% discount, quite surprising, but we need it. We're unlocking temples so that we can build some temples. Temples can be built in these provinces for very inexpensive, because we are stacking 3 modifiers at the moment for construction costs. And yeah, we will build them all. Still leaves us enough money for a few troops. At least 4 of them. Probably only 4. I'll set them up right here. Yep. 4 is fine. And I'm going to get our unit back down there, away from any possible fronts, and let time click on by. I will leave our forts activated. I know it's a waste of money, but both of our neighbors would love to attack us. So let's not take any risks. Alright, Lithuania is canceling military access. Relations coming up there. Gazi is at war against Shravan at the moment, and they relatively like us. So, enough to even give us an alliance. And I'm thinking we might take it, because we don't have a lot of friends. And when a war comes against QQ, they might be useful. Royal marriage with Circassia, lovely. They like us enough now to join the family. Oh, hey, the Burgundy inheritance has fired. Let's go over there and take a look at what that is once I move all my troops into position, and then remember to lower the maintenance so that we can get some more money back. Alternatively, I don't think I've done any drilling yet, have I? No, I have not. I could do some drilling so that we could do this slacken recruitment and get some extra manpower. It is pretty useful. How much do we need the money? No, we need at least 50, so that, and then we can think about doing that, but not until then. We need 50 ducats so that we can get mercenaries if we need them, which we will. So, no maintenance. You soldiers can live off the land, I'm afraid. So let's see who got the Burgundy inheritance. Who? Ah, Castile. I didn't recognize the Castilian colors. They look a little bit muted. Must be because it's spring or something. So, Castile got it. Congratulations, Castile. Alright, moving time forward here as our troops consolidate. Would love to get at least one cav. Yeah, we get the bonus to our infantry, but I still like having at least one cavalry. Alright, how are you guys doing in your war? Alright. Any other interesting wars happening? No, but the Ottomans have won their war against Albania. That was unsurprising. AQ is claiming Trebizond. Ghazi has finished their war and would take an alliance, which we can think about in the space of time it takes to fabricate one more claim on Lithuania. Done and done. Spy can come back and become a diplomat again, and then we will be able to kind of get a look at what's happening around, see if anybody's got some allies that are willing to abandon them. And then we'll think about the Ghazi alliance. Yeah, it's tempting. Do they have any other useful allies? That could be a problem, but, well, we'll see when that time comes. Alright, first thing to check is to see if Circassia has gotten any claims up. No, they have not, and I think it's because I have also not told them to claim a few particular things. So, my apologies, I'm on the totally wrong map. There we go. I've only told them to put up claims there because they already have some there. I'm going to tell them again there. I'll put one there. We'll see. This is all going to probably hit the alliance probabilities, I'm guessing, because I'm guessing they have some sort of interests in these regions. But for now, that's fine. Easily enough changed back. And now we can check and see how QQ's alliance and military situation is looking. Gilan would not even come and help them if there was a war. Alright. And that won't probably change even if we raise our maintenance and give ourselves some time. Alright, so they would still take the alliance. That's good. Because I'm guessing they would even help us in a war with QQ. Would not be an easy war. I'm not pretending that. How is our war exhaustion doing here? Again, I always click around. It's way too high still. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Our siege ability would be so slow we would accomplish nothing. And everybody would come to help Crimea. Alright, I'm just going to let some time tick by then. And instead of getting that war started, or a diplomat sending off some sort of insults, though we could send an insult. Thank you for reminding me, self. Alright, so who are our rivals again? Our rivals are the Horde, QQ, and Crimea. So, we're not going to war against Crimea right away. Let's send them an insult. Another insult is away. While we are at that, our diplomat can come back, and we can instead issue an embargo, perhaps, on QQ. Issue embargo. I'm not sure that we actually have a lot of places that we're sharing trade power, but sure, why not? That is done now as well. I'd love to issue an embargo on Crimea as well, but our diplomat was already just there, so for now, the diplomat will go and build a spy network against the Ottomans, so we can get one claim up against them. Don't think we'll have an opportunity to actually enforce that claim upon them, but opportunities can be surprising sometimes. Great Horde is going down quickly. So Nogi has some occupied land. Interesting. I'll even tell this diplomat to come back and cease his spying. We'll get a claim up on Crimea as well, though. I just really like the discounts that come with coring when you have actual claims. We'll tell him to come back so we can check what's going on. Our king is now righteous, giving us some extra legitimacy per year. Useful since our heir has an only average claim, so our legitimacy will take a hit when he takes the throne. Nope, they don't have enough siege down to actually make them not come to war, though. That's fine. QQ. How's QQ's army looking? I'm guessing pretty decent. Yeah, it's better than ours. Crimea's army, on the other hand, is non-existent. Despite having the manpower, they must be having budgetary problems. Doesn't mean that we can take on both Kazan and Nogai, though. So it is. This diplomat can just sit around for a little while. I can build up a spy network in QQ, I guess. Put down another claim for 1 or 2 more provinces. And once the spy network in the Ottomans is done, we can do another check of the landscape and see what's going on. As well as send an embargo out against Crimea. I think this might be a relatively slow episode. It happens sometimes, but our manpower is clicking back up. That's useful. Corruption's still as high as it was. That's not coming down very quick. I think we actually had a pretty bad streak of events there for a bit. Not like tragic events, but bad enough. Navy tradition. Just what we don't need with our navy of 0 ships. I could build some, but from experience, I know that it's not going to do us much good for increasing our trade power in Crimea until we actually have at least 1 or 2 more provinces in the region, such as Kaffa. Speaking of which, does Genoa still like us? They still do. That's good. Good to make sure. Might as well check how the institutions are spreading. Economic institutions. All right. Interesting. They haven't even embraced the institution yet. Let's check here. Nope. Hasn't quite gotten there. So we still have to remain friends with them. Can't do anything against them until the Shadow Kingdom event fires anyways. Otherwise Austria is just going to help. Could get another marketplace up, but I'm going on the I need to save money principle. More claims against us, and Gilan is preparing to attack Biapas in a war of aggression. Gilan against Biapas. Biapas is allied with, AQ. Interesting. This is a possible situation then, because Gilan is allied with QQ. Alright. What else have we got going on down here? I don't know if we, 1, have the ability, or 2, the desire to guarantee them. We could try. Might help. Ghazi won't take an alliance with us anymore because of the provinces. You can see there, vital interest. So we could quickly get that to go away. Oh, and they are allied to Georgian rival Crimea. How did that happen? Take your eye off the ball for a moment and everything changes. So that it could also present opportunities. So let's not be too sad about this yet. I see my vassal has still not gotten up any claims at all. And everybody would come down Crimea now, including still another one. Ottos are not at war with anybody, which means they will probably also be defending anybody who we attack in the neighborhood. Sure. And Lithuania would also get the help of everybody, of course. Muscovy would come in if we promised them land. I could check the Polish-Lithuanian manpower situation. It is far too good. I'll wait until they have a war against somebody. Yeah, they've got decent-sized armies and very large-sized manpower reserves. Do I want to proclaim a guarantee on them? Because that would bring these two countries into conflict with each other. I cannot see any way I can take advantage of that, though, given that the Ottomans are allied with AQ. I think all I can do is actually just see how the situation develops, then. and hope that we can interfere if QQ. Hey, what's that? QQ, supporting the independence of Fars. All right. Fars, I guess, controlled by Timmy. Tell you what I'm going to even do, because I don't want to be caught totally unprepared. I'm going to raise my maintenance to about half. Check my force limit again. Yep, still at 15, that's expected. Diplomat from the Ottomans. Expelled. We, meanwhile, actually can put up our claim. Knick, fabricate, done. Alright. Is QQ at war? They are at war. And AQ? Nope, they abandoned their ally. Everybody abandoned Biapas. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, well, we've got a spy network in QQ that is not serving us much good anymore, I'm afraid. And we still have no way of putting up claims there. I still have to just hope Circassia does it. Well, let us then send down our extra diplomat there. Too many diplomatic relations. Not surprising. Oh yeah, we want to pull our spy out of the Ottomans. Don't need that there anymore. And we'll just move time forward and hope somebody does something. AQ, deserting Biapas in their time of need. And we can get a new Militech. That will keep us up on par with everybody. Very useful. Standardized pikes. No choice, gotta take it. Cannot fall behind in that. And we can upgrade our units to Eastern Militia. Very good. And keep time progressing a little bit more. Any new allies? Diplomat has been discovered. Yeah, of course he was. Gilan Fars, alright. New ally, lovely. Well, no use keeping him there then. He's not going to be able to put up another claim. Nor can we get up claims there. I guess Moscow could maybe use a hug. It's been a long time since we've improved relationships with them. So, improve relationships with Muscovy. Well, we hope that somebody goes to war somewhere. In particular, the Ottomans. AQ and the Mamluks. Ah, well, that's who their new ally was. That's going to bring about a conflict, I am sure. This war is going to go pretty quick, I'm pretty sure, but maybe not. It will be actually very useful that we can now attack Ghazi to get a war against Crimea if our vassal ever gets his claims up. Sometimes I've noted, I'm not sure it actually helps, but it feels like it does, that you actually like click off and then click back on it. And hopefully they get on top of it then for a change. It's going to be interesting to see how these people split that up. They have split it up. We've discovered an agent. Yes, alright. All of our diplomats are back because there's just not a lot we can do at the moment. Alright. Apparently, yeah, they even gave Ghazi some land. Lovely. Huh. Circassia still has got no claims up. Even if they did, we have the truce there. Same old allies, and I'm not betting on anything. Oh, though they apparently have a border with Muscovy? No, they don't. But Muscovy would be willing to come and help in that war. We'd have a two-front war on our hands then, though. And that's not good. I must say I am not thrilled with the way this situation looks here at all. Can't even get close to an alliance there. Let's just, I can even check the macro builder for who would possibly ally us. Rise on. Nope. Is Hungary under PU? Nope, not yet. And they've got Hungary to take the throne. I am not liking our options at all. Yeah. Well, just move time along while I kind of mull some things over. I might as well keep improving relations with Circassia, get it nice and high with one of our diplomats. Crimea has announced us as a rival, as has Ghazi. And we still are not getting any claims up there. That's a little bit irritating. QQ is at war with the Timurids. That's kind of one of the things we wanted. Stop. Loses stability or more corruption. Again, this is the third time we've had this event, if I am not mistaken. This is a little bit irritating. Huh. Would be nice if they'd introduce a few new events. Alright. Are they the attacker then, I guess? The Afghan War for Independence. I really wish I had sight over there and could figure out who else is fighting against Timmy. If it's everybody, then this war doesn't really matter. If it's just the Afghans, then that's a different story. Tell you what, we have sat around long enough and waited. We are going to prepare for a war against them then. Army maintenance. Let's see if I can get a spy back in there now. No, not until tomorrow. Alright. Get a spy network back up so that these sieges maybe go a little bit quicker. Move that trip into position. Troop. And see if we can get something going on here. Alright, how many more troops can we make? Yeah, we can make them all mercenaries. Why not? I hate to spend the money, to be honest, but we can get the money back some other way. Those troops can stay up there. That one can get merged into there. When can we declare war? As soon as we get a diplomat back, I guess. So we'll make it the diplomat from Circassia. Alright. Great Horde is no longer a valid rival. Yeah, I see. Oh, better pause that. Great Horde is really split up. I'm supposing... What are those troops doing up there? Look like they're getting ready for a war, I must say. I don't believe the Great Horde has a truce with Muscovy, so yeah, Muscovy could easily take that land. Crimea has so many allies now. Ottomans are not at war yet. QQ's not at war. Karaman's not at war. Lots of peace. Well, alright. Rival first, then war. We currently have QQ and Crimea. And our only other options are not great. Ghazi, AQ. I'd like AQ, but as long as they're allied with the Ottomans, we can't get at them. Gonna have to be Ghazi then. Alright. Could really use another friend. Somebody in the region would be nice. Thought it was gonna be Ghazi, but missed that opportunity. Let's see. Fars is in debt and has war exhaustion. I'll give it 1 month. That's it. No more. Because I don't think that they are going to not come. War exhaustion going up, but not debt. They would need a lot more debt. I don't think Fars' military is going to be sufficient enough. They've got more important things to do. Let's try it out. Or, actually, I might have to put in a cut, though, because I've probably went way over time. So, yeah, we can put in a cut. I can always merge them together into a single episode if it comes down to it. But for now, very quiet episode. Not a lot happened. Geopolitical situation is really not in our favor. Look at this alliance network of Crimea. Not good. Ottomans allied with AQ and have warned us, keeping us from going at anybody. QQ, they're vulnerable as soon as we get a window. But we need the window. And our only friend in the world is Muscovy, other than our loyal vassal. Which we acquired just last episode. So let's think about better days when there was more to do and more to conquer. And next time we will then launch this war against QQ and keep our fingers crossed that it goes well. Just a quick one, quick strike, try to take 1 or 2 things and then end it. Alright, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao!